Yes, fam, welcome to 5 Minutes Without Stalio. Just want to have my say on there. I don't even know how to describe the farcical that is the US presidency and what happened in Capitol Hill. Ridiculous. Now, I don't really want to focus on that because I think, you know, one side has their ideas and the other side have their ideas, and no one's right or wrong. Let's be honest. No one. You will not find with both sides any rights or wrongs. You know, some people are right on one side, some people are right on the other side, some people are wrong on one side, some people are wrong on the other side. The only thing I would say is, wouldn't it make sense now that we put all these differences aside? We've seen what this guy has done, this Mr. Trump, 45. We've seen what he's done. He's so divisive. And I'm not saying he's not a bad person or a good person or whatever. I don't care. You know, that doesn't make any difference to me. What does is that he's managed to mobilize and infuriate two parties at the same time, being the Republicans and the Democrats, by saying stupid stuff. And it's led to, like, basically these Trump supporters to think they've got the right to run up into their Capitol Hill and occupy and scare the living daylights out of their government. What I was expecting to happen was that the Democrats would be like, oh my God, look, they're going to take it over. We're going to have to go up there and defend too. They would make their way there and all hell will break loose, you know. I'm glad so far it hasn't happened, but I'm very reserved of what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, because as long as homeboy stays in office, which shouldn't be even the case now. Right now, we should have in America there should be no president. You should say, okay, the president, you're not fit enough to continue your job. We're going to leave it until Biden, or Biden comes in a bit earlier, so we can have some calm. Even when he does come in, I think this is just the start of the mess, man. This is really the start of the mess, really. This guy's not going to go quietly, which is shown. Even with his statement yesterday's short video on Twitter, which got obviously censored, where he was like, yes, we want you to go home, but basically they still stole the election and you can't let this happen, etc., etc. So it's like saying, yeah, you know, don't do what you're doing, but I understand, you know. So yeah, I think it's very important that they don't let him continue. What I do suggest is that we all try and come together now and figure out how we can collectively make this mess right, because we can't continue on this path, really. Not just in America, you see everywhere. Even England was the same with Brexit and everything, and in Germany you see it's the same thing. You got a certain section of people who think it's alright to hate people because of who they support or their colour or whatever. You know, they need to start reevaluating their lives and their situation, the way they think, and think to themselves, is that productive going forward? Because to be honest, I don't think it is. You know, people won't like me just because of the colour of my skin. You know, they'll just be like, oh, what up? Is that productive going forward? No. The thing is, I might have someone who's not from my race. I might have a lot to offer those people. They just don't know because they're not open to it. Just like a Republican might have a lot to offer a Democrat, the Democrat might have a lot to offer a Republican. Until we get off this crazy, divisive, okay, you're on this side, you're blue, and I'm red, it ain't gonna happen, man. Even with the police, I don't think, like, you would have saw a classic. If that was black people going into that place, it would have been all hell break loose. But because it wasn't, they were kind of relaxed about it, you know. But the police need to decide, are they defending the right thing now? Is that right? You know, I don't think, in all honesty, actually, I don't even think it was too bad that they gate crashed the party, because I think at some point, if someone's not doing a good job, you should gate crash the party, but not for a guy like Trump. You should do it because politics in general, the government in general, is a mess. That's when you decide to gate crash the party. I don't know, man. I mean, I could talk about this for hours, but I always try and keep these videos 5 minutes long, so you can get a quick rundown of how I'm feeling. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I want to talk about it on Black Hot Blitz. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. And I'm out for this afternoon.